everyone. I wanted to jump on and give a very special kind of video. First, I'll acknowledge that I know many of you are waiting for a beta update test from our frozen embryo transfer on March 28th. Today I want to say it's like 12 days past 5-day transfer. You're anxiously awaiting with me too. So I have had to have 3 blood draws in the last week, and I have my last one Monday. After Monday, I will know all the final results, so I will give you a better update then. I apologize in advance about the lighting in this video. The natural light in my house is very either bright or dim, so I had to have the door open to even have enough light to film this today. So I'm going to do a special video today about an IVF care package that I am making for one of my friends that's going through IVF. So if you've kept up with my channel back a couple months, you know that I've received a ton of care packages and support from friends around different things to help us make it through the IVF process. Everything from a beautiful bouquet of roses from my best friend to supplies from Abby to some very special things from a friend of mine named Angela, some great socks that said hatch and attach from my friend Jessica. So a lot of really great things that we've gotten from others. So I wanted to do the same. The care package is already made. I will post a picture of everything that's in here as the cover page so you guys can see everything that's in here. But I already put it together, so I don't want to take it apart. But I'm going to go through what is in here and why I included what I did so that if you have a friend going through IVF or someone even going through something like an IUI, any kind of infertility treatment, it's just a nice way to show you care. It didn't cost me much to put this together. I mean, maybe like $30 total, but I know that for the person I'm doing this for, it's going to mean the world. So I am just grateful to be able to do it for her. So first and foremost, there is lots of chocolate. So anyone that's been through IVF or even regular PMS knows what these hormones do to you, and you will become the Incredible Hulk if there is not chocolate in your house to eat during stims. So I have included in here Hershey Kisses, Milk Duds, and Reese's Pieces, so that this lovely lady will have plenty of chocolate and her husband will not get killed in the process if he denies a trip to the gas station when she wants some. I have also included in here pregnancy tests for obvious reasons. I've included 3, and I will most likely add some first response to this too, because I'm not a huge believer in the dollar store or Walmart dollar test. But I know anyone that goes through IVF, IUI, Clomid, anything related to infertility, they become a POAS, which stands for peeing on a stick addict. So those 3 will last like 1 day. But they're included so that she has those available. I also included some Shea Butter Lotion. This is great for multiple reasons. I really like the Shea Butter because I feel like it helps with bruising, and I used it during my stem cycle. But more importantly, those hormones made my skin so incredibly dry. And I am someone that does not use lotion every day. The only lotion that I use every day is on my face, and it's a Clinique lotion to help with my rosacea. Otherwise, I don't do lotion every day, and I noticed how incredibly dry my skin was. I also included, which may be a little harder for me to get out, 2 different kinds of bath salts. Both of these bath salts come in handy because, you know, stims makes you bloated mess, all the fun stuff that goes with that. And once you are pregnant and after egg retrieval, you can't take baths. So soaking up in those are very relaxing and can help take your mind off of the infertility. I also included a pink blush kind of bath salts, and I also included a lavender scented, which is hard to dug in there for me to get out, but a lavender scented bubble bath to go with the lavender bath salts so that she can relax and enjoy her time. These are impossible to get out, but I do have 2 Gatorades in here. After egg retrieval, you become exceptionally dehydrated and you need a lot of electrolytes to restabilize your blood pressure and to help your body recoup from surgery. So I've included 2 Gatorades for her so that she can have those on hand and not have to worry about anything the morning of retrieval. I've also included some very cute pink socks because they say, I think it's a wives' tale, but like warm feet means a warm uterus and a warm uterus equals a baby. So I thought it was, you know, kind of a fun little ritual to have cute socks for my ultrasounds and to have, you know, socks that I could throw away after walking all over the floor on day of retrieval, stuff like that. Our clinic, because she does go to the same clinic as me, does provide us some fuzzy socks for the day of retrieval, but they don't provide any for any of the other procedures. I also included, as a supply measure, alcohol prep pads. You can never have too many of these. I used like 6 every time I did a shot because I feel like I touched everything in between trying to prepare the shot and actually doing the shot. So I had some extra Curad alcohol prep pads. I've also included a few supply things that I'm not going to show on this video just for obvious reasons, but I'm also including some things that I think will help through the process. Things like my pharmacy didn't include with some of my medications, stuff like that. I am also going to include this bag of Baby Booster Kona chocolate or Kona mocha protein shake. It's super important during stims to have protein, and it can help you from having OHSS, which is ovarian hypersensitive stimulation, something or other causes very big problems with your ovaries, causes your ovaries to get overstimulated. I originally bought this bag for me, and I didn't use anywhere near most of it, and I don't want it to go to waste because it was like $40 for this bag. And I know she'll get great use out of it. She's very good about monitoring her health and all the good stuff that goes into that. So I was originally going to do a review on this when I first bought it and post that review about how I felt about the Baby Booster. In a nutshell, it's good, but it's way overpriced. So I'm going to pass this along to her because I think it will save her some money on having to buy her own and save me from feeling bad about spending $40 on this bag when I used like this much of it. So anyway, if you have any friends going through infertility or anyone dealing with IVF especially because it's so medicated, IUI can be as well. It's always nice to send anything from just a thank you card, or not a thank you card, a thinking of you card, all the way to, you know, a full care package if you wanted to. I can't tell you how much all of the support that we have received over these last 4 months now has meant to whether or not this cycle is successful or a failure, and just how we dealt with the process. One thing I forgot to mention, I do have a Sudoku book and a magazine in here to keep your mind off of all of the stuff in between. And the reason that made me think of that is because all of the things people did for us really helped us stay focused on the bigger picture and not dwell on all of the process that you have to go through in order to reach egg retrieval, transfer, etc., etc. So the young lady that I'm giving this to is going through the same process I did. She is doing a frozen embryo transfer, and will have a PGD testing done on her embryos as well. So it's very nice that I'm, you know, having just gone through this, that I can shed some light for her. But I know what goes into the whole process, so I'm hoping that being able to pass along this care package for her will mean as much to her as it did for me when others did it for me. I highly recommend that if you have friends going through anything, if you can't afford to spend much, I understand. A simple card goes a long way. It just shows that you're thinking of them. Even to just sending them a text and saying, hey, praying for you, hoping all is going well, can really mean a lot to your infertile friends that are dealing with treatments. I will update all of you soon as I have all of my beta results back from the doctor. I feel like I dropped something here. All of my beta results back from the doctor on Monday, hopefully, and I will keep you updated through that. If you do not follow me on Instagram, I will, if I remember to, post a link before. My Instagram handle is just at becomingmomjb_Jessica-Ann. It's a long one, I know, but I post more daily updates there. Definitely easier to keep up with our journey on there because I do tend to forget to make videos sometimes. So anyway, until then, hopefully until next week when I can give you either some good or bad news, hopefully good, I will talk to you all later. So have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Saturday.